So, what's the update on the news, y'all? YouTuber 46 found dead 2 days after saying he hadn't had much sleep during marathon gaming broadcast reports. YouTuber Nadang Hayan, who has 4.46 million subscribers, was discovered deceased at home in eastern Seoul, South Korea on Saturday, September 6, according to local media reports. Wow. His death came 2 days after publicly stating he hadn't had much sleep. This is how important our health is. And I feel like a lot of people take it for granted. And he was crying out for help, basically, saying he hadn't had much sleep. And boom, this is what happens. Local police and fire authorities have been dispatched for 8:40 a.m. local time after a friend had said he failed to show up for a scheduled meeting and was unreachable. Do y'all know this content creator? I don't know him. He was found dead at the property, and no suicide note or signs of violence were discovered at the scene, the outlet noted. It's believed that he died from natural causes, adding that an autopsy had been requested to confirm cause of death. Police are also going to investigate the possibility of a pre-existing illness. I feel like they're trying to cover it up. Like, now that y'all see he dead, y'all want to sit here and blame it on some type of illness and go back and find autopsies to kind of just prove that it was a health problem. They always trying to bypass the truth. Now they're trying to cover it up. So his death came after he streamed himself playing a game. 2 days after he streamed himself playing a game for nearly 5 hours and 30 minutes per a clip shared on his YouTube account. He was mentally exhausted, obviously. And once you're mentally exhausted, I feel like that's where you kind of deprive your physical being as well. So it's all about balance. Like, when you're mentally exhausted, you have to have some type of balance, physical wise. So go eat fruits, go eat something, go do what you got to do to maintain your health physically. Mentally exhaustion is a part of your physical health as well. So he shared a clip on his YouTube account. During the broadcast, NA has spoken to fans about recently attended school fashion week, admitting, "I didn't get much sleep," adding, "I think I slept for about 3 hours. I just came back from Fashion Week Tuesday. Fashion Week was fun. I watched the fashion shows all the way through," he said per outlet. Who has been active on YouTube since May 2010, commented how there were so many people at the event. That's crazy, because I was just thinking about my one friend that I recently, I made some videos of us together, at church. He is on the go constantly. He doesn't rest. And I was just looking at him, I was real concerned. I'm and he always talking about, exercise, this and that. That's how he stay in shape. He's really, really skinny. He eats well. So it's that's something you don't have to worry about. I wouldn't worry about him too much. But at the same time, it's he's exhausted. I'm just thinking maybe he's exhausted. Obviously he's not, but he's constantly on the go. This boy do not sit down. But recently he has been saying he's going to start taking, getting some rest and stuff like that. And so, I guess he cares enough, or he's aware enough of the fact that if you don't take care of your physical health as well as mental health with some type of balance, then, this could happen. And y'all need to be really, really aware when y'all neglect your body physically, and then mentally you're exhausting yourself. NA was previously married to a fellow content creator, Lee Shae-won. The pair divorced in 2023 after 8 years of marriage, but remained friends. According to the Korea Times, Lee was named a chief mourner alongside NA's younger sister at the late YouTube star's funeral, which was recently held in Konkuk University Medical Center Funeral Hall, the outlet noted. NA's wife, or Na's wife, who was a son from a previous marriage, goes by the name Yumdung online, according to the Justanothermothervlog. People has attempted to reach out to the Korean National Police Agency for additional information, but didn't immediately receive a reply. Yeah, because that's the thing. People will work you to death. And I just recently, I bypassed this video because I was I tuned in for a little bit, but then I left. But she was talking about how the world thrives on death. So knowing that the world thrives on death, You are the only one looking out for your health. Even when it comes to YouTube. Anything that you're putting out there. You know, just as they thrive on death, they thrive on you and your energy. And you have to look out for yourself. Because that's what they're thriving to see. Somebody fall. And it's unfortunate and it's a sad situation. But unfortunately, people don't care about life. You know, they don't care about life. And they'll sit around and watch this happen. Watch people fall. And not give two F's about it. Like, this is really crazy. So there are some comments here. Hopefully they'll follow up. It'll be interesting to know what 46-year-old died of. Yeah, like what actually did he could have, that's what I'm saying. It could have been true. You know, his autopsy, his health was already deprived, and then you're mentally exhausting yourself on top of that. You know, you're not giving yourself any time to care for yourself. You know, you're so pressed on the audience, you're pressed on what people want. And that's the thing about being a people pleaser. When you're always people pleasing and you're trying to live up to the standards of this world will bring you down and knock you down to the ground. You know, so you have to take care of you and forget what everybody else wants from you, because what they want isn't what's best for you. Just Latoya said, wealth is health. Wealth is health. Period. You know, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your mind and your heart and who you are spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. That is your wealth. Forget about this paper. Forget about this game of life, this monopoly, you know, this monopoly world. It's all a game. And if you sink and you fall into this game, you're going to fall. Period, point blank. So for now on, y'all just think about that. Wealth is health. You know, as long as you're healthy, you're wealthy. That's all you need in this world is you. All this other stuff is a distraction. They want you to fall. You know, and once you discover wealth is health, you will live fortunately. You know, this is another comment. Love all animals. None of these YouTube influencers, gamers, etc., influence me to do a thing except not care when they die. Oh yeah, this person is kind of fed up. You know, they feel a certain way, obviously, about YouTubers and influencers. But sometimes, like I said, just like the world, people influence the wrong things, you know, and they could be feeling a certain way because they had some type of influence on this YouTuber. This YouTuber was calling out for help. He said he was tired. And what do you do when you're on live and you're telling them that you're tired? They don't support, like, oh yeah, some people be like, yeah, you know, go get some rest, this, that, and the third. But it's all about the energy. It's all about what they really want for you intentionally. And if, you know, you're on YouTube and they want you to keep streaming, they can say one thing and then, you know, mean another. Char said, so your username isn't accurate then. Okay. And that's one person that just don't care about the situation. They're more pressed on your username, proving somebody wrong or something like that. So yeah, this is the news updated today, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about this. And do y'all know this YouTuber? I don't know him, but that's really sad, you know. If he had support and some type of guidance, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't have happened. But that's the thing about, you know, life. Sometimes we don't have that support. Sometimes we don't have that guidance. And when we don't have support or guidance and we lean on the world too much, we can be going straight to our grave. You know? So yeah, y'all just keep y'all heads up and lean not on this world. It says that in the Bible. Lean not on this world, because when you lean on this world, this is exactly what will and can happen to you. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, be notified, share at your own free will to show you care. And y'all have a wonderful day. Wealth is health. Stay blessed. And